Hello, this is Orange Radio, the lunchtime hour of your hosts, Mike and John. Welcome to the first episode in the new series of Orange Radio. I'm Mike.
And I'm John, and with us today is our regular in-house expert, Professor Winston Montesquieu. Hi, Prof.
Hello. And this week our special idea is time travel.
We'll be talking to our special expert here in the studio, Hollywood special effects guru, Brad Ritchie. Hello.
So you can call in and ask him questions about time travel or any Hollywood film because he's basically done them all throughout the show.
Firstly, we go to our in-house expert, Prof, to give us a rundown about time travel.
Not your special area, is it, Prof?
Prof's on the mic.
Well, you're right, it isn't my special area, but I do know a lot about it. In fact, I've been experimenting, and in fact, all you need is an alarm clock, 2 wires, and a lump of cheese. The smell of the cheese disrupts the clock as the wires feed it into it. This causes the nerves in the clock to excite, and therefore make time split around it. The only problem being that you can't choose your destination.
Is there any special kind of cheese our viewers should buy for this kind of experiment?
Well, that depends how far you're willing to go. If you want to go to, say, last week, some mild cheddar. But if you want to go hundreds of years back, you want some good Stilton.
What about the future, Prof?
The future, well, that's a whole different area. You need the stuff with little bits of fruit in for the future.
Okay, and where can our viewers get this special kind of cheese?
Well, usually supermarkets have a wide variety of them, but if it's not found there, a market will also be just as good.
Hey, Prof, my dad once had some chili cheddar. How far do you reckon that would have taken him?
That probably would have taken him very far because it's unusual to have chili cheddar. You might have gone 1,000 years, 2,000 years maybe.
Well, there you have it. Chili cheddar takes you to the future.
Okay, I'm sure that's the end of our show about time travel, but no! As we're going to go over to our special guest, Brad Ritchie. Hello, Brad.
Hello, Mike.
What's the time travel in your experience?
Well, when I was working for Back to the Future, you may have heard of it. 1,
Yes,
2,
yes.
and 3.
Yeah.
We had a DeLorean on there that took the Doc and the other guy and then back to the future. So yeah, what you really need is a DeLorean and a few flashy lights.
Alright, so what are the theories behind time travel?
Well, what people don't really realize about that film is actually a documentary. We send those people back to the future and to the past, and they just stuck a camera with them.
Oh, that's fascinating. So what were the special effects of that movie? Were they a lot, or was there a lot down to the genuine time travel?
Well, really, it was about sending a DeLorean into the future. It's quite boring. You don't get any glitzy lights or flames. So I really was behind the flames and the flashes.
Ah, fair enough. So what other movies have you been in?
All of them, really. I mean, there hasn't been a film in the last 20 years, 30 actually, that I haven't really been involved with. E.T. I was involved in that, though you may not notice me because I'm just a guy in the back. Indiana Jones, I was the man in the jeans and trousers, jeans and shirt.
Cool. So now we'll pass over to our callers. We're going to ask you a few questions. On line 1 is Jonathan from Lancaster. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello. I was wondering, why didn't all the ordinary DeLoreans just go back in time as well?
Well, the thing about ordinary DeLoreans is they don't have the flashy buttons or displays that don't tell you anything really. These what look like superficial changes to the car actually change it enormously and make it go back and forwards in time.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my
So
question.
that's interesting. On line 2 we have Sally from Newcastle. Hello, Sally.
Oh, hello, pet.
What's your question for Brad Ritchie then?
Oh, what's his favourite film he's ever worked in? Well, thank you, Sally. I'd have to say probably E.T. That little fella was quite a guy. Because what people don't know about E.T., this was also actually a documentary. No, the aliens do exist, and I did have to create the spaceship because spaceships don't exist, as we all know.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Sally, you're somewhat of a regular, aren't you?
Oh, I know, Pet.
Well, for that we're going to give you our very own free version of a giveaway Parker pen. Congratulations.
Congrats. Oh, thank you, Pet.
Right, and on the last line we have Dick from Northamptonshire.
Hi, Dick.
Hello, I was just wondering if you had to choose between working for a male director and female, which would you flow to?
Well, that really depends, though, Dick. It depends on how good looking the female is.
Yeah,
If the female's a complete skank, then
Yeah.
I'll keep away from the film.
yeah.
I would definitely go for the male in that situation, but if the female drop dead gorgeous, big tits, all that sort of things, definitely the female.
Yeah, thank you.
And well, that's enough of that, because it's time for
Rant of the Week.
And this week's rant comes from David from Scotland, Glasgow, actually. Hello, David.
Hello, John.
Well, I believe your rant is about Doctor Who, isn't it?
That's right, John.
So, what's your problem? You have a minute on the mic, starting now.
Okay, well, my problem with the new Doctor Who is he's just not the same as the old Doctor Who.
But can I just interrupt you there?
Yes.
Surely that's the point of the regeneration. It changes actor, changes
Yes,
Doctor.
but what I'm saying is I mean, the old Doctor, Dr. David Tennant, would have happily dyed his hair to become the new Doctor. The new Matt Smith is not as suave and elegant and sexy as the old Doctor.
So you're saying David Tennant, would he go as far as plastic surgery?
I think he would. He'd go as far as changing his Scottish accent to something like this. In fact, I would bet money on it.
So you're saying not only would David Tennant change himself, he would change his personality and everything just to continue being Doctor, even though he voluntarily stepped down himself?
Yes, especially ever since I saw the new companion on Doctor Who. That's been the...
Is your last name David by any chance? Tennant?
Yes. I mean, no. My name is David McDonald.
We have Doctor Who on the line.
No.
David Tennant on the line.
Well, let me just say, give my love to Amy Pond.
Well, I don't actually know her, mate, but well, thank you, Doctor. Well,
goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, we've had it here this week. There are two possible ways of travelling in time: DeLorean and cheese. You make your mind up which one's better. We've had Doctor Who on the line, folks, and Sally as well. Don't forget to visit us online at www.franksbynetworks.com. It's goodbye from me.
And a bye-bye from Mike.
And from the Prof.
Goodbye, or as the French say, piss off!